What you got? The cameras can't, they won't be able to get it. Really? You can't hear me? If I talk like that, would you hear me? No.
If you get it behind the microphone, yes. Hold on, please.
Still if I stand right here?
Actually does, yeah.
Oh, good. I don't feel like sitting down. Okay, fire away. Somebody else. Somebody younger. Me too. Mikey, what do you got?
Pop, how was your summer, and especially going to?
Actually, Istanbul was more fun. I went there first before I went to Paris. I didn't do a whole lot in Paris. I just went to Victor's games, USA games, the bistro for lunch, and then dinner.
Hey, Coach, can you talk about just what Chris Paul brings to this team and kind of what you expect from him on the floor?
Well, you all can probably answer that yourselves. You've seen him. You think about the people who came in when Timmy and Monty and Tony were here. We had good examples to look up to. We've been in the league a while, that sort of thing. It's like haven't really had that. Even Victor, I mean, obviously he's super talented and that sort of thing, but he needs that also, just like everybody else. Experiences, their work ethics, their professionalism. I can't even quantify how important that will be for all the young players, number one. Secondly, Chris, along with Harrison, they're going to make mistakes on every player, but in general, they're going to add a lot. Decision making and that sort of thing that helps a club win.
Chris, you're someone that's talked high about you for years, and now getting the chance to work with it on a day-to-day basis. Just for you personally, how are you feeling about that process?
I've despised Chris for many years. His IQ is off the charts and difficult because he's thinking ahead of all. Hate to play against him, but at the same time, you respect the hell out of him, and you're almost honored to be on the same court so you can watch him do his thing. So to have him working in our family.
Coach, you had a couple guys play international basketball this summer. What do you think that FIBA setting for those guys overseas, and then also to particularly Victor, how would you assess his play in the Olympics?
All these years that have played in FIBA and gone in the summertime, it's always a plus. It has been for our players and players on all the other teams, without exception. Yes, sir.
Pop, you spoke very highly of Stephon Castle during Summer League. I was wondering, how have the plans maybe changed for his utilization this season, especially at the beginning of the season now that Devin Vassell is going to be on the shelf until November?
I have no idea. I don't know who's going to start. I'm thinking Victor's going to start because I'm really smart. After that, who the hell knows?
You don't have to.
Just want to make that clear.
Yeah. You don't think I know that by now? Specifically, what did you see from him this summer? Physical growth, confidence-wise, everything that he gained from the success that he had against.
So you ask me these questions, and then you give me the answers.
Okay.
You're like one of those commentators on TV. Doesn't drive you crazy? You're listening to him really up and let them answer the question. They just go on and on and on. They want everybody to know how much they know. So
I follow
yes, he
Monroe.
increased his aggressiveness.
I follow Monroe, and you give me the
you're
hard
interrupting
time.
me already. You're still doing it. You already asked me the question.
Okay, go.
Thank you, sir. His aggressiveness was the big thing in physicality, the way you just mentioned. In all honesty, he's understanding what it takes, what he's going to get, and what he has to give back to counter that kind of thing. And FIBA is much more aggressive than the NBA. So it was a wonderful little petri dish for him, so to speak, to be able to have to do that every day in every game. And that's where he really rose as it went along. And secondly, I think you mentioned confidence, and again, you're correct. You know, I think he scored 26 points against the USA team in the finals, that kind of thing. And it was kind of like a David Robinson thing where I didn't really know he had 26 points. You just kind of watch him play, but he did this and he did that. He did a lot of different things. You know, the game would end sometimes with Dave and so and so. It was like that with Victor because he can do so many different things. So those two areas, he was great.
Hey, Bob. Right here.
That's the kind of guys, he gets every ounce of the ability that he has. And he's efficient, he's a leader. I've been actually trying to figure out a way to get him here ever since.
For the team, win-wise, maybe playing contention.
Our expectations are the same as great.
Pop, when we talked
Does
to,
everybody know that? Devin's out? That's out there somewhere? Okay.
when we talked to Chris,